Today I'm here in Petra, Jordan, showing you one of the wonders of the world, so let's go. Before we get to the main park of Petra, we have to walk through this canyon called the All-Seek Canyon. I will say though, this reminds you a lot of the canyons that you'll see on the west of the US, like Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon, Zion National Park. It's still like super beautiful. You'll see some shots, but really nice area. In the park here in Jordan, they have a lot of attractions to see, so very big park, and there's a lot of trails so you can walk around and see a lot of places. But we're making our way to the treasury, which is the poster place when you see like Petra, what is there to do in Petra? It's the treasury, and so we're gonna go check that out, and I'll show you guys kind of what my journey looks like here around the park. Right now, making our way to a better spot on the treasury to get a better view and get a better picture. So you have to pay the Bedouin people, which are like the local tribe that lives within Petra, to go up on these paths because they carve them themselves out of stone. But you can bargain with them, so it really just depends on how good of a bargainer you are. Top of the treasury. Going past the treasury now, there's a whole park to explore, so let's go. As you guys saw, we just passed by the treasury. Now we're making our way up to the monastery. About 800 stairs to get up, so trekking right now. Welcome to the monastery. Just wrapped up the monastery. Heading down from the monastery, it's about 800 steps down, but you can see kind of behind me there's a woman, maybe up above here. That's the Bedouin people. They're the people that live within these area of Petra, so kind of interesting. Just behind me over here we have the Qasr al-Bint, which is the main temple of Petra when this was still like a big civilization, which is pretty cool, interesting little tidbit. And then you have just these small dwellings up here, like dudes' houses and stuff. So very old and historic place. And look back here, it's truly beautiful. Overall, experience has been very nice in Petra. You guys saw some of the shots. For the most part, to get to the monastery, it's about 800 steps, which it's very similar to the treasury. So, I mean, if you go to the treasury, you'd likely you'll get the same shots, but it is a lot less crowded there. You get pretty good pictures, and it feels a little bit bigger as well. So, you get more grand pictures. It's a bit of a hike, about an hour, I'd say, up, but definitely worth it. I would also recommend that in general, get to Petra as early as possible. Our plan was to get here by 7 to 8, and there was not many people here. Now it's midday, 12:30. There's a lot of people here now, so if you want to get really good pictures just by yourself, enjoy the park by yourself, come as early as possible before the tourists come here. Not to be confused with the Qasr al-Bint, which was right over here, but we're at the Great Temple now. This is the main temple area, and you can kind of just see the columns still standing. The overall square is really well preserved. All behind me, you have these tombs, and fun fact, Petra has 4,000 tombs, which is a lot more than Egypt. Overall time in Petra was very good. Right behind me, you can see I'm going up. Right now, all these tombs up here are supposedly quite popular place to go see, so we're gonna go ahead, check it out, right behind me, and have a good time. So all these tombs behind me, there's 4 of them. So there's 4 different tombs. This tomb, this tomb, this tomb, and there's one around the corner. They all have different names, all have different reasons. But yeah. Now in the tomb. Nothing really inside of it. Quite empty. But yeah, you can kind of see right here. You can go into different rooms. Let's see what's in this one. Pretty interesting tomb. So you have this room right here. It's a really nice one. And then also you have this other room, like just if you go on the other side. And then there's this room as well in here. Not much to see inside the tombs, but you can say you've been inside the tombs. You can see on the ceiling, probably from fires that are being burned in here. But pretty much on the ground, there's just little pieces of like water bottles and trash. So yeah. I should have mentioned this before, but the significance of Petra is that all of these are carved out of the actual stone in the wall. So they didn't just build it, they carved it out of the stone that you can see on these sides, and that's why a lot of people also live here. Seems like they keep their proper animals here, but really cool experience. I mean, the tombs are pretty empty. Really interesting experience. Maybe not necessarily worth the hike up, but still a cool experience. And definitely, like, you know, you're at a wonder of the world, you might as well go see a bit more around it. So yeah, overall a very chill day here in Petra. But I mean, I kind of want to do more of the scene talking than me talking, because I feel like this place is just, you know, it's a wonder of the world, rightfully so. I feel like there's not much really covered on it, so I mean, showing you guys around what is there to see around this place. So inside the tomb, very nice. Ceiling, very nice. Very cool. And even on the walls, you can kind of see the different coloring, but especially the ceiling, really interesting. Really cool that the rock looks like that on the inside, but let's head back down. This is the jail. Pretty small, pretty dark. Overall now, from my perspective, from seeing most of Petra, I would say very worth the experience and worth the money to come here. I mean, really cool to see these this civilization built out of the rock, and I don't know, just something that you don't typically see. But I think just understanding that a civilization lived here, and you know that there are thousands of people living in this city, and all these buildings made out of stone makes it really cool. I also think the fact that this historical place has had 3 civilizations living in it really just is a testament to how crazy and how historical this place is as a whole, and definitely worthwhile for the visit. Definitely allocate a day towards it, minimum. I personally feel like a day was fine for me because I'm not a big history guy, but if you really just like this type of stuff, definitely plan on spending more time here in Petra. Heading back down to show you guys the treasury one last time. Now on our way back, we're going to pass by this theater right over here. See, it's about 4,000 people. Apparently this town used to host about tens of thousands of people used to live in Petra itself, but this overall small theater, very similar to ones that you could maybe find in Rome or Greece. 4,000 people. It's quite big. That concludes my trip to Petra. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll be honest, I'm in this third room and it smells like horse poop, so I'm gonna turn back around.